and welcome to this weather video with Alvin Kamau. I'm letting you guys know what to watch out for this week. It's something that I am monitoring, and of course something I want to let you guys know about, but it isn't something to freak about because it is not a guarantee. Looking at this from the Storm Prediction Center, and this is for Tuesday, we're going to talk all about my early thoughts on timing, although there are a lot of questions about this or if storms will even develop in our area. But just listen into this video. As you guys can see, the Storm Prediction Center has put us under a slight risk for severe weather, but this includes a good portion of Illinois, Indiana, and potentially parts of Michigan. Let's look at some more specific details on what I'm thinking when it comes to this. But again, lots of questions on exactly what will happen, so I'm going to have updates on my Twitter page or X, whatever you want to call it. So here are my early thoughts on timing. This is potentially going to be between Tuesday evening into part of the overnight. But the questions we do have is when the cold front arrives, and this will determine where the storms develop, because anywhere in this slight risk that you can see, this yellow color right here, is basically where we could potentially see these storms develop. So it may not even be in St. Louis. It may just be northeast of St. Louis. Could be just southeast of St. Louis. So not a guarantee that everyone gets hit by this. This is why it's really a slight risk represents scattered severe weather. So it isn't widespread. It isn't something you should be scared about also. And then also cloud cover may, earlier in the day, may even have a factor on even if these storms become strong enough, they may just be some showers that move in. And so this is something that we've seen before when we deal with severe weather in the St. Louis area, where cloud cover earlier in the day could limit if we even get any storms to move in. And so this is something I'm monitoring. And again, don't freak out. Just be mindful this is a possibility as we head towards Tuesday evening, maybe even a part of the overnight, but it is not a guarantee. Looking at this graphic from the National Weather Service in St. Louis, as you guys can see, I said if the cold front speeds up, then we could have a better chance for thunderstorms over southeastern Missouri and southern Illinois. Meaning if this comes in way quicker, the cold front, not necessarily the storms, then this could miss St. Louis. If this comes in a little bit slower and we have a little bit more sunshine, some more instability, then we could have these storms over our area. And of course, behind the cold front, it is much colder. You're going to notice it on Wednesday. Temperatures are going to drop potentially 30 to 40 degrees colder than what they were on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, one thing you do need to know. So again, it is something I'm monitoring very closely, and it's something you do need to know about. And again, we could get a lot of changes when it comes to this, again, Tuesday night. And of course, I know a lot of people don't like talking about severe weather. It's not everyone's favorite, especially in February. And so that's something maybe surprising to a lot of people, but it's not surprising to me because you can get things like this in February. But if you don't want to talk about this, let's look at the extended 6 to 10 day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, what we are expecting as we look beyond. And as you guys can see, it shows above normal temperatures starting from at least Saturday, March 2nd through the 6th. This just means temperatures, I even spoke about this in my previous video, temperatures slightly warmer than our typical normal temperatures for this time of the year. So again, it's something I'm going to be looking at as we get towards this time period. But the main priority of this video is for you guys to know that I am monitoring mainly Tuesday evening to part of the overnight hours for the possibility of severe weather, not a guarantee. So I'll have the latest updates on this, the latest information you do need to know about this on my Twitter page. I'm going to release outdoor weather reports from there when I can to give you guys some more information on this that we are monitoring. And so this is something we are going to keep an eye on very closely. It's the first severe weather potential of 2024, if that is also a surprise to you. But again, lots of things we're going to be monitoring, and I'll have some more in-depth information about this on my Twitter page. Until then, of course, I'll be keeping an eye on this. We'll see you on Twitter for that outdoor weather report. The link will be down in the description.